As cooler weather approaches, it's time to gear up with Red Wing shoes. Hi, Teresa here from the Fargo Red Wing Shoe Store. Keep your feet warm, dry, and comfortable this season with our premium selection of work boots designed for the toughest conditions. Whether you're working outdoors or enjoying an adventure, Red Wing Shoes has you covered with durable insulated footwear. 3003 Main Avenue in Fargo, Red Wing Shoes for ultimate durability.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. It is November 24th. Lisa, Lydia, Scott here with you this morning. Of course, the big story, winter weather coming in, snow. We'll get all the details from Lydia in just a second. Of course, right away, we'd like to remind you, we're live on Facebook every weekday morning, right around this time. You can get your very latest news and weather headlines at this time. It stays on your feed, though, throughout the day. So you can watch it whenever it works best for you, or listen to it as a podcast. Just go to inform.com/podcast and look for the Inform Minute.
All right, today actually looking pretty decent for us.
Yeah,
but
not
it's,
bad.
After today that we're looking at.
Yeah, late tonight, things start to turn toward winter. Mostly sunny skies today. Temperatures in the 40s. Not bad. Not the 60 that we had yesterday.
That was beautiful.
It
nice.
was gorgeous
Awesome.
outside. It was a record setter, so I mean, makes sense. Today's not bad, 40s, north wind 5 to 15. We start clouding up as the day goes on. You'll notice more gray in the sky by the time the kids head home from school, by the time we get to sunset tonight, so on and so forth. That's kind of step one. Snow works its way in from the west-northwest overnight. I'd say places like 281, Jamestown, Ellendale, you see a start something between midnight to 3 a.m., closer to the I-29 corridor. Something between about 3 to 7 a.m. looks likely. Probably some initial flurries with some melting on impact to start, and then everything kind of fills in through morning drive time. We keep the snow around really throughout the entire day, heavy at times with the wind picking up. Out of the north, gusting 30 to 35. So that's not crazy windy, but enough to give us a blowing snow impact, reduce visibility, especially as the snow is falling. And this all slides off to the east and to the southeast as your day goes on. Winding down 7 to 9 p.m., starting out west and then ending in the east. So it just depends on where you are for your exact end time. Still looks breezy through the overnight into Wednesday, something like a 20 to 30. So we could still see a little bit of that snow kind of skirting across the road. Leftover slippery spots for your Wednesday. As for roads, you're perfectly fine today. We may start off okay tomorrow and then things deteriorate, get worse as your day goes on for tomorrow. Not only with snow and roads, but visibility too. And then headed into your Wednesday, we'll start off maybe a little bit dicey with some leftover slippery spots and a breeze, but then everything improves throughout your Wednesday. For what it's worth, because everybody always asks me, like, when should I drive? Blah, blah, blah. I'm still planning on leaving like Wednesday afternoon for my Thanksgiving plans, and I'm not too worried about it.
Okay.
That's my 2 cents.
Good to know.
For right now. I mean, it's 8
Yeah.
o'clock on Monday morning. We'll see how this thing plays through, but right now I'm not too worried about the second half of Wednesday for your travel plans. We'll have to maybe take it slow or watch out, but I think it'll be okay. It's not going to shut us down for Wednesday. Thursday, then, this is all gone, and it's just cold for Thanksgiving with high temperatures in the 20s. Less wind, roads should be much better. It's just going to feel a lot more November-like for your turkey day. Okay, snowfall totals are tricky. The snowfall forecast is very complicated because there's 2 things making it hard. One is a little bit of melting on impact. It was 60 degrees yesterday. Your pavement temperature's not bad. As the snow pushes in, the temperature is dancing right around freezing, which is warm enough to bring down the snow, but to create a little melting on impact. And then the second part is that it's kind of a wetter snow, and so it's going to kind of compact. As it accumulates, it can settle down, and that makes your actual measurement a little bit shorter when there's more falling from the sky. As the colder air rushes in, the snow type changes then to a drier snow, and then we'll really start seeing some accumulation. So we're forecasting a band of about 3 to 6 inches. You might shovel something that's more like a 2 to 4 within that band because of melting, because of some compaction in there. Right now, I'm thinking your heaviest snowfall spots, Minot to Jamestown to Wahpeton over to Fergus Falls, kind of that diagonal curve. Fargo's on the north end of the heavy band, that 3 to 6, we're right on the north edge of that. Grand Forks, right now I have you in a 1 to 3, but you're kind of on the north edge of that. So something closer to 1 inch, maybe 2 inches, maybe less after the melting and the compaction. It's just really tricky. If it was just cold, it would be much easier. And then the wind makes that a little bit complicated too. So 3 to 6 on the high end is kind of where we're looking at right now. Highest amounts should stay south of Fargo. Model trends have been taking it a little further south too, so we'll have to watch for updates to that as we head throughout the day.
All right.
I know that's not as like clear cut. Everybody wants like how much exact snow for my exact location and at exact time, and I'm like, I can't do that. We're under winter storm watch still right now. We will be upgraded to some sort of warning and advisory later on today. Probably a winter storm warning in the south and a winter weather advisory to the north, if I had to guess. We'll watch for updates. Okay, Storm Tracker app is going to be a good tool, and then checking in with our newscasts, of course, as we head throughout the day into this evening, just because this thing is still taking shape. It's still out near the Rocky Mountains. It hasn't fully organized itself, and that's why we still watch for changes in the track and the timing.
Okay.
All right, hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. Yeah,
we'll have,
of course. We will be the ones that have it moving in during First News, so we'll be getting you live looks outside. We'll get you the forecast throughout the morning so you know what to expect. Yeah. For not only your Tuesday, but for Thanksgiving travel in general.
All right.
All right.
Great.
Hopefully that was clear as mud. Sorry.
Weather's coming in.
Yeah.
Be prepared.
Thanks for keeping us up to date, Lydia.
All right. Well, it's going to be a busy night for Fargo City Commissioners. There are a number of important items on the agenda for tonight's meeting. They'll be talking about ending an annexation attempt on Applied Digital's $3 billion AI data center near Harwood. Of course, a big story we've been tracking for you. Fargo commissioners will vote on a potential new agreement with Harwood tonight.
Commissioners will also talk about broadcasting the public comment section of the meetings. At the last City Commission meeting, Mayor Tim Mahoney announced they'd stop airing that part of the meeting.
Another item on the docket, concerns over a new liquor violations law. It drastically shortens the timeline for reporting a violation and scheduling a hearing. Fargo City leaders say it's making it harder for the city to hold bars accountable. The City Commission will vote tonight on asking the Attorney General for an official opinion.
And finally, commissioners will vote on a new city attorney. Current attorney Nancy Morris is resigning. Assistant city attorney Ian McLean is being recommended to fill the position. Tonight's meeting is at 5 at City Hall. And of course, we'll let you know what happens on WDAY News at 10.
The city of Moorhead could approve a change to its cannabis ordinance tonight that gives businesses more freedom to operate. The city says potential cannabis business owners are having a hard time finding places to set up shop due to the current ordinance. Right now, they can only be approved in a standalone building where it's the only tenant. Change would allow businesses to open in multi-tenant buildings as long as all tenants are cannabis or hemp businesses.
All right, a quick reminder for you here. Thanksgiving is affecting garbage pickup this week, so make sure to check your trash and recycling schedule to make sure you don't miss your pickup day, because you don't want a bin full of trash sitting around.
Absolutely. It's going to be a long holiday week if that happens. Today, you can help fill the dome with food for people in need. Students from more than 50 area schools are helping collect food. Simply bring non-perishable food items to the dome today, starting now until 1 o'clock. You can do that. Now, if you do, you'll be entered to win tickets to see the Trans-Siberian Orchestra at the Dome next month. The food all goes to the Great Plains Food Bank and will be handed out across the region. Students will also host a food distribution event tomorrow at the Dome from noon to 4.
Today on Hot Mic with Dom Izzo, the playoffs are now here for FCS football. A look at NDSU and UND's road ahead and some potential trip-up spots. Plus, Bison head coach Tim Polisek's name is now out there for some open FBS jobs. So, how do the Bison respond with their coach potentially leaving? Hot Mic is live from 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra and Inforum.com.
And now it's a great time to get that Inforum.com subscription. Your all-access pass to all these news, weather, sports headlines, the very latest on the winter storm coming in, and also some interesting articles on the Coach Polisek possibly leaving. So you can check that out on Inforum.com as well. Great deals. Just go to Inforum.com/subscribe to check them out. And
be sure to join us for our newscast the rest of the day for updates on the weather as we track it. Our next one's at 11, then 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10. And we'll be back with First News tomorrow morning with the latest on the winter weather moving in and any of your latest news headlines, too. So join us then from 5 to 7.
Have a great day, everyone.
This podcast is brought to you without paywalls, thanks to support from our digital subscribers. If you subscribe, thank you. If you don't, visit Inforum.com/subscribe for our introductory offer, just $2 for 6 months.